we're broadcasting this evening in India and this morning in New York, live from right outside the Prime Minister's hotel. Some lovely Indian Americans just brought me a piping hot Starbucks Americano. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. You know, we've come straight from the airport, landed here, no time for breakfast, no time for coffee. So this is a lifesaver. I see you've got a painting you put together for Prime Minister Modi. You hope to give this to him?
Yes, sir.
Ah, very nice. What inspired you to draw this?
I do a bunch of paintings for different athletes, and I decided to do something for the Prime Minister when I heard he's coming here.
So you've been here earlier as well for the Prime Minister's previous visit?
Yes, when he came here and our team performed the Garba.
I remember
Yes,
you
you
guys...
took my interview. And you were the one who took my interview also at TV Asia.
Ah, wonderful. You want to just show us that painting and describe, so what does, you're an Indian American, right? So what does Modi mean to you?
He means a lot, just living in America and just seeing him as a big political figure in America and representing a lot of Indian people who live in America too. It's definitely very impactful that he's coming here.
Interesting. Last time you guys had the Garba, how are you preparing to welcome the Prime Minister when he comes in a short while from now?
Yes, we are so excited to welcome our Prime Minister, and we are gathered here in New York City, and we are very, very excited to welcome him.
Okay, what are you making of the manner in which Indo-US ties...
He is the one who drew this picture.
Oh, that's amazing. That's quite interesting. The level of enthusiasm amongst the Indian American community is very high. And remember, this is a Prime Minister who's now been in power for 9 years. So I remember this kind of enthusiasm when we'd come for the Madison Square Garden meeting, which happened in September 2014. Since then, the level of enthusiasm, it's still the same, plateaued, gone up, come down?
It's absolutely gone up, and I think we don't consider him just a leader for India, but he's done such good work in India, and he's helped out the world during the hard times of COVID, that he's a global leader, according to us. He's no longer just Prime Minister of India, Republic of India.
You know, the diaspora has been one of the big areas of support. In fact, I spoke to Eric Garcetti, the American ambassador to India, and he said that his phone was ringing off the hook as people were trying to get their hands on that state dinner invitation. And apparently when President Biden met Prime Minister Modi in Japan for the G7 visit, that's something that he said as well, that Prime Minister is very popular, lots of people want to be at that state dinner. So how are you preparing, ma'am, to welcome the Prime Minister when he comes in a while from now?
So we all are preparing especially for the yoga day tomorrow. That
You'll be doing yoga as well?
No, we will be watching Mr. Modi and, you know, supporting yoga day with him, and that will be, I think, along with our rest of the Indian community, it's also spreading word of yoga within American community as well, and you know how yoga benefits the people. So I think, you know, that everybody's enthusiastic about tomorrow.
Do yoga ordinarily, or is it just because of the International Yoga Day?
No, actually...
Do you all do yoga ordinarily, or is it just because the Prime Minister is here and because of International Yoga?
No, I do yoga every day. Actually, the instructor that I am working with is from India. So in the morning I do 6 to 7 yoga with him. But not only that, this gonna be and as yoga is rooted in India, and this is a very good opportunity for us to celebrate this International Yoga Day in presence of Mr. Modi in the heart of New York City in Manhattan.
That will be at the United Nations headquarters early tomorrow morning, and the Indian team will be here in New York tracking this for our viewers back home and across the world. Young man, all the best with that painting. I hope you can get close to the Prime Minister and hand it to him. You've obviously made it with a lot of love and joy. Yes, I hope you managed to give it to him, and thank you, ma'am, for coffee.
And I must say that we are here mainly from Federation of Indian Associations of New York, New Jersey and Connecticut and New England, and we are actually one of the main organizations for this event.
You know, some of the opposition parties are saying that people are getting paid to be here, that they're getting money to be here.
No. Yes, we have taken days off just to be here. We were here yesterday. We have been here today. We'll be here tomorrow. We'll be going to Washington, D.C. So we've taken a 1 week off from work just to support our Prime Minister.
Quite
but as you see that this many interviews is going on, no one mentioned about BJP. Everyone is just talking about Narendra Modi. So it's not for us, it's not a Congress versus BJP. We just support a Modi.
Interesting.